Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
David Benavidez and his fans are exposed yet again. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And David Benavidez's team has come out and stated that I would love to fight David Morrell, but David Morrell is not there yet. In my opinion, he needs a little bit more fans, maybe like 2 or 3 more fights. This is an exact statement from Jose Benavidez Sr. And so at the end of the day, you see Team David Benavidez is all over the place, basically saying that David Morrell is not a big enough star, he's not a big enough name, and he doesn't have enough fans. But David Benavidez can't even sell a damn wing dinner. According to Jedi Gutman, Benavidez plant did about 49,000 pay-per-view buys in the U.S. alone. So that's all you're moving in the U.S. is 49,000 pay-per-view buys on TV. The total of his pay-per-view buys is 150,000. You're not a pay-per-view star, period. You didn't even get to 175,000 buys, and you're talking about who's a star and who's not? What the hell are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. You've been exposed for that lie. Another thing that all of these David Benavidez sexuals have been coming out stating that David Morrell is a puppy. It's too early. What are people going to say? He's a rookie. Then you have other David Benavidez fans stating that David Morrell needs more names on his resume. He needs time to develop. They're saying it's too early for David Morrell. And David Benavidez is justified in not fighting him right now. But what's interesting is Ronnie Shields has come out and debunked this whole thing by basically stating that, hey, look, if it's too early, then why has Team David Benavidez been constantly calling out David Morrell since he had less fights? And look, let me play the audio. David Benavidez and his entire team are a bunch of dumbass idiots and morons.
He says, why would a top contender and two-time WBC champion waste his time with a nothing to gain from a 9-0 prospect? Prospect?
Well, why would he waste his time? Number one, when David was only 4-0 or 5-0, they called him out. They called Morrell out, not Morrell calling them out. Morrell has been calling out one guy, and that's the top guy, in Canelo Alvarez. So, David Benavidez, after one fight with me, they called him out then and there. They want Morrell. So you ask Benavidez why they called a 5-0 guy out. That's what you need to do. Ask them that. Now that I got a fight with David, now they don't want to fight. So